can't let you rent that.
Is it reserved?
I have a moral obligation to prevent the further decay of romantic expectations provided by the fallacy perpetuated by Hollywood romantic comedies. Also, it's very derivative of Annie Hall.
As a genre, romantic comedies are often commercially successful, but rarely are they critically acclaimed. The majority of rom-coms follow the template to a fault, making for a boring, predictable watch. Boy meets girl.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Will they, won't they? Misunderstandings ensue.
Hamish, my fiancé.
You left him?
We left each other.
Big romantic gesture.
Do you love someone else? I do.
Happily ever after. This narrative arc has been the same since the 30s, with classic films like It Happened One Night, Bring Up Baby, and His Girl Friday sparking the trend. By the 80s, that formula had become ingrained within Hollywood, only the rare example trying anything different. Being less limited by American concepts of normal, world cinema has brought forth different spins on the genre. France's Amélie, Germany's Head On, and Japan's Truly Nuts Love Exposure. One of my favourite examples is South Korea's My Sassy Girl, a smart, sweet film that not only subverts gender and genre stereotypes, but also alerted Western audiences to the country's cinematic prowess ahead of Oldboy and The Host. Generally, in romantic comedies, the female lead is portrayed as weak and in need of saving, whether it be physically, financially, or emotionally. The male character is strong in all the ways she needs. My Sassy Girl twists this by making Keanu meek and whiny, whereas the girl is the strong, dominant, stereotypical masculine character. The title of the film alludes to this. Though sassy would not be the most obvious word, it puts a feminine spin on masculine dominance.
야, 꿍하거릴래?
She threatens, beats, and emasculates him in a way that would be considered an abusive relationship, especially if the roles were reversed. That said, her go-to threat
야, 줄래?
takes on the same metaphorical meaning as the Princess Bride's.
As you wish.
Though aloud she denies her emotions, deep down she loves him. The girl represents an escape from Keanu's dull, inactive existence, in a similar way to that of the manic pixie dream girl. She's exciting, forcing him out of his comfort zone and making him improve himself, if only by learning how to not get brained by the ball in squash. But what sets her aside from the other Zooey Deschanel's is that she has her own ambitions aside from selfless romantic conquest. She wants to be a scriptwriter. In the girl's extremely entertaining screenplay cutaways, she always writes herself into typically male hero roles. She doesn't want to be stuck in a passive role, a role that Keanu is happy to fill. The only time she is not the hero is her reimagining of classic Korean short story, Shower, where the male protagonist is buried alive alongside his dead girlfriend. Knowing that her former boyfriend had died only a year before, it shows that she's not fully over him. Not just content to play with gender roles, the plotting is a skewed mirror to genre conventions. The initial meet cute is anything but.
아니에요.
Hardly romantic, but definitely comical. While all too many romantic comedies forget how painfully hilarious the path to love is, My Sassy Girl uses slapstick and gross-out humour, along with sheer insanity, to great effect. The airport chase, train leaving goodbye, and birthday surprise tropes are all twisted to interesting new forms, almost to the point of parody. What stops it from becoming a spoof is the beating heart at the centre, the emotional resonance of two people caring for each other, despite adversity and character flaws. It doesn't go for easy sentiment. It doesn't even end with the traditional kiss. Romance is not a safe journey. It is one faced with indecision, heartbreak, and exhausting fireman lifts. The next time a sickly sweet Sandra Bullock vehicle threatens your senses, before you throw up, seek out My Sassy Girl instead. Though avoid the 2008 Hollywood remake at all costs.
You're welcome.
Darling.
Yeah.